I jumped Total War here with part 2 of this particular Total War Attila saving disaster campaign as the Allans. So previously we only had Cordoba. We captured Carthago Nova briefly, took out the Abdanians in the area, and then captured Emerita Augusta and Olisipo, which is where we left off. So things are better, but you know, I don't know. It's still troublesome because we haven't ended any of these wars. This is the real problem here. Capturing more settlements for them really doesn't mean anything, because for one thing, this province here ain't worth shit at this stage here, and it's going to be very expensive to convert it. Look at that. It's going to take 12 turns and 9 grand to convert that just to our culture. That is a ridiculous amount of money. Now, there are some technology in here that will help reduce the cost of it. And it might actually be in our best interest to do that. Because, you know, well, yeah, just it would help. I'll leave it for the time being and just try to keep racking up the cash, because we're not rolling around in it just yet. You need to come over here, and I'm going to bring you to here. And also, we do need to recruit more troops. Quite happy with how these guys are performing. They're decent. Okay, now we've got an extra build slot here. He did have a Aryan chapel there, but the religious buildings, here's the things you got to take into consideration. Even if it provides a bonus, you only get a limited number of build slots, and sometimes a small bonus is not good enough, especially when there's financial issues. So we should look towards something else. We've already got Goat Herd, but let me see. If we go for a town center here, which there isn't one at the moment, what's available to us? We can go with the trade depot, make a little bit of cash. The meeting hall is good for public order. I usually play on legendary difficulty. This is only a hard difficulty, so you don't have to worry as much about that. They've also got those Agathiri warriors, which means that they're really good, but I have to hire them as mercenaries at the moment, so I'm assuming that this would be cheaper. Also, this reduces immigration public order by 15%, which is good. It does consume food, but food's pretty good. And it has 1,000 wealth from culture. Alright then, we're going to go down the town centre route, which provides way more public order than the religious influence. So this is going to provide more public order, have no upkeep cost, provide money, but it will cost food. But food's okay. We'll upgrade this, which will give us a little bit extra. Yeah.
Ready for orders.
So there's more mercenaries that we can hire here. But if they were to attack, we could get back here in time to stop it, I'm sure. Pretty sure at least. Now we're free to attack Pax Augusta, but I think we got to be careful though because of this fleet. I probably should have tried to destroy it in the previous battle because I night attacked it. I don't know, they might bugger off. Anyway, I think I've done everything that I can. Let's move on. At least we're no longer in the red. That's good to see. A provincial governor. I did put one here, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, well, let's do that. I think this guy here was the governor before. And let's get... yeah, let's reduce construction costs in the province. Because yeah, if we can get that down by an additional 10%, that'll save us a lot, especially with this as well. All right, moving on. We're getting there. I didn't realize it cost that much for the Allans to replace buildings in this. Main chain buildings. It's very expensive for them and very time consuming. I'm probably more concerned about the time. Because what happens if you sit there for 11 turns, right? And then someone comes and takes the city off you. All the money and time's gone. Because at least if it gets built, you just recapture it and it's still there. But if it gets captured before it's finished, all progress is lost. Good. I was worried that they might come down here and make an attack, but that didn't happen. So there's going to be a revolt in the province at some point. Nothing can stop that. If I go over here and attack them, I'm pretty sure we'll win. Yeah, okay, good. This is really good because we can hopefully sink this. And just stop them from making a counterattack. And the damage is absolute minimal. There's gold up here, but I've always found that gold in Total War Attila is not a valuable resource. Because it's just the public order problems it causes. Alright, so... there's no reason not to take this, really. I mean, it's... I guess my main concern is that when the revolt does happen, they'll just take any settlement straight away. Unless they show up over here. So maybe I could, like, loot that. How... he wouldn't be able to get to me, I don't think.
How can I assist you?
Should we try and hinder him again? It's 30% chance of success, don't even bother.
How can I help?
I just hired the spies for intel. I don't like using agent action in this game. Just so little chance of success.
Well met. What do you wish of me?
Alright, so it says here 3 turns until revolt. Don't start building anything here yet because we might end up losing it. But I think we should secure the province. Yeah. Easy victory, nothing to be concerned about here. Probably end up recovering. Should I loot and occupy? Yeah, I mean, it's going to revolt anyway.
Ready for battle.
Okay, and then over here we have a Latin thing. Get rid of it. Yep, get rid of that as well. This is of our culture. Nice. But it'll repair on its own over time, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Okay, so yeah, don't convert this just yet. God, that's expensive. Alright. I'd like to recruit some more, but we're hemorrhaging cash at the moment. And we need to get through this revolt, and then just see if we can maintain public order after that. Okay, so part of the problem, though, is food. And we've got to think about after the revolt as well. So a farmstead might be a good idea, just to prepare for afterwards. For public order. Okay.
I am sure you
have it. Okay, look, we no longer have any beef with the Caledonians down here. Good, they'll peace out.
Do not waste words. We are
Get some cash with them. Good. Really good there. Alright, that's one enemy down. And that makes us stronger in the eyes of our enemies. Because we don't have as many frontiers, essentially, now.
Spare my ass. Well, why do you trouble my digestion today?
No. I was just curious. I'm not going to pay them that much money. Alright. I think I've done everything that I can. How are we going politically? If we go up to Elder, wealth from industrial buildings, nah. Judge provides tax rate all provinces, public order for the governed province. So the governor, where is it? That's one of the governors. Where's the other one? This one here. He should start working his way up to judge. Yeah, get the granary as well. I don't think the revolt's going to happen here. It used to always happen in the capital, but I think a patch changed it, where it could happen anyway, really. I think I'll bring him over here to prepare, and let's just hope Cordoba doesn't come under attack. I mean, chances are the rebels are actually going to pop up here. They usually pop up wherever I'm not. Doesn't mean that is where it's going to pop up, but that's usually the case. And let's see. They did. Good. Good. That means we can get rid of all the instability by killing them. And then try to consolidate this province over the next few turns. Oh, you're with the Franks as well? Great, so they've come halfway across the world to come and sack one of your cities and die. Typical. Okay, so looking at it now, Franks. There's no reason for us to be at war with them.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me.
But they probably won't accept a
please
peace treaty
don't
unless we
bother.
beat.
Talk
I'm
of
I'm
me.
not paying them that much money. I'd rather fight their army. I mean, they don't seem to be that much of a threat to us right now. Alright, the Abdanians also, they don't seem to have anything here. Could be a good idea to go over there and get that, but one thing at a time.
The shadows are friends.
Alright, so I've got intel on them, and I want intel over here. And we've got Geet reinforcements. Okay, that's not good. What's your chances of success on this? 60%? Alright, take it. I don't know why I bother. Fucking hell. I don't know why I bother. That's 3 times in a row. Alright, whatever. Okay, since this guy here is not really going to go see combat, maybe you should go, as in any serious combat, you should deal with this. It'd also be a good opportunity for him to gain experience. Order resolve will be all that's needed. We'll take the money.
Thirsty for battle. Ready for battle.
Okay, so public order here stable, but that's just because he's here. We really do need to press an attack here.
For the tribe. Thirsty for battle.
Alright, if we build a chieftain's house, we can get it down to here. That provides champions. And a good amount of money. Alright. Wait, do we need wells? Because that provides sanitation. Sanitation to the whole province. Probably will need one specifically in Olisipo because of the port here. So yeah, build a well there. There's the iron smelter. How much is iron worth on the market? It's worth nothing really. Don't bother with it. Unless we've got... How many trade agreements do we have? We have no trade agreements. I thought I established one.
Be most welcome. Your words will...
No,
We
not
fight.
worth it.
Your people's reputation...
Oh,
goes
right.
before.
Because we lost a trade
Find your
agreement because we
welcome
lost
here
Carthago
and
Nova.
speak
Right.
as you wish.
See who else wants to trade.
Greetings. Now,
Oh, fuck. No, I don't want anything with the Swabians anyway. We kind of need that province. Now, he's obviously providing some degree of public order here, but he just can't stay here. Now, are we able to recruit? Good, yeah, we're able to recruit them thanks to Pax Augusta, because it is actually of our culture. Yeah, Sarmatian warband there. Now, converting this, yeah, it just takes way too long. Okay, that's been reduced in cost by a lot. I think we should grab this tech here. That should reduce it even further before we do any of that. Okay, and at Olisipo, what do we got? Arian Baptistry? No, don't worry about that. Yeah, get the farmstead there. Hang on. Why don't we get... Because this will already have lots of squalor because of the fishing jetties. Why don't we get the chieftain's house here, and I can build the farmstead there. Good. Have this province start making us some cash soon, because it's, you know, obviously making jack shit.
Warriors all!
Right. You might need to come back to Cordoba so that when they make the attack, you can always just night attack out and stop them.
To your duty, my warriors!
Okay. So public order is just maintaining here. That's all.
How may I be of assistance?
Is there any text over here that's going to provide more public order? I mean, it's usually right at the end here. Yeah, +5. Balance is where it should be. So he needs to stay in this position for a little while. He's got enough gravitas that he could do it, but that would really help this province here. So we also need him to start working his way up. He requires rank 2. I see. So that'll take a little while to get him there.
Ready for battle!
Alright, you've got to level up. So, any artists or anything here that we could get? Okay, that should go to the governor. Sanitation and public order. Very nice.
Thirsty for battle!
Yep, that's good. Reduced upkeep for mercenaries. We do have mercenaries, so that'll be good. We don't need that. What else is there? Alright, that'll do then.
Ready for orders!
Alright, good. That sorted that out. So yeah, once that gets attached, that'll help with public order. So no more revolts there.
Father, be praised. How can I help?
I spent a lot of money this turn. I mean, a lot of it's on this construction over here. I'm just thinking about maybe increasing the tax rate just a little bit. So that means 6 public order penalties. And it's not going to fix my problems of finances. I mean, once this stuff gets done here, that should fix our financial problems. So let's just wait for that to get done. I can't justify recruiting anymore.
Ready for orders!
Alright, let's move on. Oh, that's right, because we spent so much on this. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, moving on. Alright, so this guy here, he's a governor, rank 4. He needs authority for public order. Just seeing what else there is. Reduce corruption. No, it's barely anything at this stage. Get that later. Yeah, put it into that. All good. Yep, moving on. Man, she's getting a lot of assassination attempts on it. Luckily, they seem to be failing. man, this dickhead here would be able to capture that settlement with just one unit. And I could just bring him over there to defend it. Okay, great. More Imperium. Everyone's going to hate us more now. Okay, so thinking about this attack here, right? If we do this, we basically end their dominance in this area. And that's just the end of that. 2 of their armies dead, but we have to keep in mind, 2 of their armies versus 1 of ours. That's going to be tricky, no two ways about it, especially if they decide to rush at us. So that's done, that's good. Continue with this. Now let's see what the costs are now. It's much better. Oh, whoops. No. It is much better, but it's still pretty damn expensive. And we're now making a profit, which is good. This needs to go. So yeah, looking at this, it's only the ports providing any garrison. 9 grand in 12 turns. This takes so long. Alright.
The Lord blesses you. How can I help?
I suppose I could send him down here to help as well. This region here is not going to revolt in the meantime. But I'm a little bit concerned about this Sipo. Not the end of the world if we do lose it, you know, I just don't want to. Let me see if I can get a peace treaty with them. There's no benefit to being at war with these wankers right now.
Always smell fish and uninvited.
Funny thing is, he says 2 things always smell: fish and uninvited guests. Fish doesn't stink unless it goes off, alright? Sia needs to learn it's fish. Fish doesn't actually... fish isn't supposed to smell.
Ready for battle.
Okay? If fish stinks, it's off, alright? Alright, what happened to my spy over here? Oh, he got wounded. Alright. I want some more intel here, because it might be in our best interest to attack this instead. It largely depends if the Franks are still here.
My work is done.
So, yeah, it's good they're building it up, so that we don't have to. It still looks like, yeah, it's called a Civitas, so it would still be Roman. This is still, it's like I said, it's a ballsy attack. And there's no guarantee that these wankers over here aren't going to send a force to attack us afterwards. It's a real ballsy attack. Oh well.
Besieging settlement.
It's alright. I mean, the odds aren't that bad. There's no need for a night attack. Won't make any difference. So this time what I'd like to do is try to make sure that we sink as many of their ships as possible. Last time we only sunk a couple of them. This time I want to sink fucking heaps. Alright, let's do this. We win here, and then I can hand this back to him. Confident that he can handle it from here. Especially if we could get a peace out with them. Of course, I'll spend an hour or so on this episode as well. Try and get Carthago Nova. Alright, nice and dry. Oh my God. It looks so much prettier like this as well. I just think the game's ugly 90% of the time. And you get something like this which actually looks nice. Like, I don't care that much about graphics, but when the game's not really good in the first place, graphics helps. And when the game's ugly. Actually, people praise Total War Attila sometimes for it's best graphics. I just think it's an ugly game. Everything looks brown and grey. Ugly. And the world doesn't look like that. I know this fits the theme, but hey, if you want to make an ugly game, fine. Alright, this is of course assuming they're even going to come down this way. Don't worry about them. The cavalry will handle them easily. I should have deployed over here, but I did. How was I supposed to know where they're going to show up?
I want to smell death in these streets by the end of the day. The enemy approaches.
Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're just going to sit there, allowing us to just take our time with this. And it does look like they're coming out over this way, which is good for me. So they're getting ready, but these will have more health than their transport ships. And they're not as good fighters, so that's why I'm not worrying about it. Taking out their general's not going to matter. Just take out anything, really. Okay, so we can see here balance of power is not in our favor, but if we sink a few of their ships, it will make a big difference. Also, it's not on legendary difficulty, so don't need to get too afraid. Excuse me. Alright. Let's wait for them to get a little bit more in range. Very unlikely we'll hit them from that distance. Alright, there you go. Oh, very, very nice. Lovely. I liked that. I enjoy killing my enemies for free.
Reload!
Oh, good job, guys. Really, really proud of you. Three for 3. Ugh. You're gonna get a party after this. I often berate my men, but when they do a good job, oh, credit where credit's due. Really happy about that. They've already done their worth. Let's see if they can do a bit more. That's 4. They've done twice their worth, but they need to do twice their worth because we're outnumbered 2 to 1. Balance of power is moving in our favor. We're starting to move towards the center, I should say. Okay, these guys here aren't moving. Maybe shoot them. And also a bit more face that way.
Scrapers ready? Warriors, move out!
Get running!
Ready for battle! Take aim!
They're just doing a great job. Really happy with that.
From above!
I mean, why would you not deploy here? I mean, I'm not complaining. This is great. They're just being very silly. Great shot.
We'll kill them all!
Another good shot.
Fire on them!
Are they going to bring these guys in as well? It'd be funny if they just sit there and wait for them to show up. No, they're just sitting there. Are they moving yet? Looks like they're reforming. Oh, we haven't got a perfect line. We have to get into a perfect line before we land. What about the artillery? Oh, don't worry about that. Forming up a perfect line is more important.
Speed engines!
Didn't do a very good job on that shot. That's okay. They've done enough.
Warriors eager!
Even if they wasted all of their ammunition now, I'm still happy with it. I kind of expected them to have landed by now. They're really dicking around.
Ready for battle!
Excuse me. Funny thing is, even if the ship sunk there, it's really not that far, and it shouldn't actually be very... It should actually be so shallow that it can't properly sink, but, you know, whatever. Realism. Let's not worry too much about that. Because, yeah, sort of, there's an incline when it comes to, like, ocean. It doesn't just, like, oh, there's a beach, and then it just drops straight down into the ocean, like, into the bottom depths.
Kill them all!
I mean, like I said, don't expect them to have that level of depth where they, like, swim to shore. And they would be wearing fairly heavy armor, and that would weigh them down. And most people probably wouldn't even know how to swim. Although, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're waiting for these guys to get here. Okay, don't worry about that unit there. That's their general, it doesn't matter. Focus on these guys coming up over this way. Good, it hit a unit that we weren't aiming for. Maybe we can get both of them. Nice. Double nice. Their entire army has sunk, just about. Just... yeah, whatever. Yeah, deal with them now. I'm not too concerned about the Nordic warlord. He's really not a concern. Now the balance of power is actually in our favor. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to shoot them before, because I knew it doesn't do much damage. Okay, we don't need the infantry to deal with this. I'll have the cavalry handle it. So, should we land where the enemy are not? No, let's land exactly where they're ready for us. By the way, none of us can swim. Good job, guys. That was the entire fleet. Not one of them landed here. The entire army. Not one landed. It's just a garrison fleet here. These guys here are not good against cavalry, hence why I pulled them back. Gandalfer.
The enemy general is fallen.
Alright, cool. We still got some ammo left over. Just a bit. 7 kills. That's alright. Balance of power is looking good now. We outnumber... no, we're still outnumbered. Slightly. They did well though. Alright. But our troops are better than theirs. So it's okay. Quite like these Sarmatian bands. Okay. Sarmatian warband, sorry. Alright, they've got a watchtower here that we should try to burn down. I probably don't mind starting a fire now, because again. Well, we'll see. Good we didn't lose anyone on that. We don't need to run them down. If they're shattered, that's good enough. Right, you don't need to do anything. Let's see if I can target this one myself. Fuck, I can't even see where it is now. Yeah, I can't even find this. It was... okay, it's blocked behind the hill slightly. Okay, I can see it now. It's right... it's right... there's no way I'm gonna hit that. I can try. It's... nah, see, like, that huge jump when it... I just can't hit it from there. Alright, well, just try that. If they destroy it, great. If not, no big deal. Okay, look, they've... hang on. This is gonna burn it down. I don't particularly want to start too many fires. I don't know, like... good to damage their morale and stuff, but... burning and destruction's not actually my way. So I don't want to do that. Oh, hang on, they've got artillery. That's probably why they didn't come out. Just let them shoot us. I mean, sure these guys did a great job and everything. But They're wasting their ammunition. Hang on. Stand back. And I'm pretty much out of ammo anyway. If they use up all their ammo, destroying my onagers, they're not killing the crew.
A unit's ammunition is
I mean, the
spent
best
and
they
it
can
no
hope
longer
for
fire.
was a trade-off. They'd run out of ammo anyway. Okay. Do you get any good kills there? You got like 1 or 2. Okay. Trying to think how best to go about this. They've still got ammunition. Everyone stand back. Except for you. You stand over here and we're going to play Dodge and Rocks. They're not really going for it. Alright, so be it. Ooh, this will be a tight one. But if we send him in there and kill them, that could work. Oi! Dickwads.
Take out our general. Defend him.
Get out of there. I can't get in on that. Yeah, stay out of range. He hasn't really gotten any kills yet. I mean, he destroyed those artillery, but they didn't mean anything now. Actually, come stand over here because we'll be on higher ground. We'll be able to get more kills in from here. Don't fire at will yet. Want to make every shot count. So what are they going for this time? Oh, okay. Alright, so you're playing Dodge and Rocks. That's right.
Run, curse you! It's running! Warriors, move out! Run, curse you!
Good, there's only a few of them left.
Forward!
Ah, fuck, get back. Stupid hidden units. Alright, let's get you to shoot those warhounds. I think they'll be easy to kill. Well, don't get too close. No general here to snipe. He must be standing in the center there. But given the kills, he's done well. And he only needed to get 80, really.
Have rallied their units.
Yeah, he only needed 80 to do his worth. And he got 140. Pretty good. Okay, stand back. Your turn now. I don't expect you to get as many kills. But, you know, just do the best you can. He's doing okay. Balance of power is looking very nice to us. Even though we're still technically slightly outnumbered, we need 10 more kills before it's evenly matched. There we go. We're still shotting them right now. It wouldn't really work because you got to kill the enemy general to make sure they shatter, otherwise it just keeps coming back.
Their unit has rallied.
Because once the enemy general is dead, you can't have a broken unit. Once their morale hits 0, they always shatter. Once the general's dead. That's why the general's so important. And it's actually one of the reasons why I actually like the Total War Attila battles more than, say, Rome 2, because there's actually more tactics involved with killing enemy generals. I like killing enemy generals. I think that's an important part of Total War. And in Rome 2, as an example, killing the enemy general just doesn't fucking do anything. Or it does very little. Probably should have saved some ammo for those pikemen, but... They did better than I expected. They did their worth. Okay, now we got to get ready to attack. Now, try and use up our javelins first, because they don't have javelins. We don't have to worry about rushing into combat. We got to get rid of those thralls. This way we don't get friendly fire either when charging in. So it works out quite nicely. And, you know, they're really thinning them out quite a lot. I mean, I thought I would win this battle, but I didn't expect it to go this well. I mean, I wouldn't attack something if I didn't think it could win. Alright, we all out of ammo? Everyone except for him. Ready to go? I want you guys to come around the flank here. Let's go. Just wanted them to not be in a long formation, but better to be wide. Try and avoid that one though. Don't have any more missile units. Avoid it for the time being. You know, if we attack it from both sides, we'll be fine. Ripping them to shreds. That's the way I keep saying, in manually resolved battle, melee attack is far more valuable. But auto-resolve for some reason prioritizes melee defense. Even the melee defense is... I mean, it's useful, but it's not that important, really. Come on, hurry up, we gotta get in there. Those guys did a lot of damage to us. Maybe I'll go pike on pike. I expect their Nordic pikes to win, though. Alright, let's get a couple of these guys. Round over here. So far, this is all going pretty well. Oh, it's gonna stay. Good, they've got the army loss penalty now. We've taken enough damage. We should fall back.
Their units! Strafers ready!
Taking a bit. Who's just thinking if they got good capture power.
The enemy are losing their advantage.
Oh, I took a fair bit of damage on that. But he didn't die, so it's okay. This seems to be the last unit remaining. If we kill the enemy general, he'll be down. Definitely break. We get a shot here. Get out of that. There we go. Heroic victory. Nice. Now, the AI could have won that battle if they had just been ferocious about it, but they weren't. They were very passive and allowed me time to sink all of their ships, use up all my ammunition before going in. It's tempting to loot and occupy, but best we just occupy, that way we get some replenishment. Probably recover every man that we lost, just about. Yeah, see, I was concerned that they might have an army here, but if they were to attack, there's no way they'd win. Now, this settlement here has... yeah, there's no garrison from that. Okay, so, Malika. Get rid of this. This is no use to us. And just leave that be. Just let that repair on its own, because I'm not going to prioritize staying here. I'm going to head over to Carthago Nova. And I expect that they're going to come over here and sack it. Actually, let me just see if I can get a peace treaty with the Geats now, because I don't need that territory.
Welcome. Speak.
No,
Come
they
on.
won't have it. Alright, public order here is good. Alright, so we want to go with the extra public order one. Got a little bit of cash. So we upgraded this. We're going for food in the province, 57. An extra 35 is needed for that. There's extra 100 wealth subsistence. Extra public order, squalor. Doesn't cost too much to build. And the extra garrison defenses would certainly help out. I'm just wondering if there's... we should probably focus more on our building up our economy. So I'll build the meeting hall first. Actually, we do provide more money from that. All right, we'll go with that. That's all. It's all of our money. Hang on. If we demolish this, neither of these are making us money. If we demolish them, we'll make some money over the end turn.
Ready for battle.
Good. So they won't attack us this turn. Alright, you come over here. Make sure that the Morians don't get in there with that. Those are transports. Pax Augusta would be able to defend itself, but it needs to have more troops there first. So upgrading this certainly could be an option as well once we've got some money. Public order here is good, so once it gets better, it'll make more cash. So we've got to... let's see, how much is this costing us? 1,400. So we're basically spending 1,400 to protect a province worth 900, but we've got to invest in it so that we can make some cash. Alright, well, I think I've done everything that I can. Let's move on. Yeah, gotta get him down to there. But now that he's got a rank up... wait, no, it's this one here. We want him to get to judge. But yeah, we could hand this back to him now and be like, okay, crisis averted. I mean, it's not the greatest save in history. But Attila's a very slow campaign. We could actually move from Malika down to Tingi and actually start attacking them instead. Good, we're making more cash now. That's good to see. Yeah, we could reach there this turn and crush them. Because like I said before, we don't need this region. This province here got demolished. Who did that? I hope the Huns aren't on the way here.
The Lord will have me listen to you. Do not attempt to sweeten truth.
Well, I've increased the strength rating by a good amount as well. So yeah, okay, so now this province here is almost making enough to pay for these troops. Almost. It's got a good amount of food. It's still going to cost a fortune to convert. Maybe as we convert the religion, it'll make it cheaper. I'm not entirely sure what the costs are on that. The Aryan Christianity is pretty good. Sanitation's also looking pretty good. So that'll provide a bit of extra cash. And public order. Looking at it, public order hasn't actually improved at all. Because there's still military crackdown, isn't there? Yeah. Immigrants, right. It might be because I looted. Well, that immigration penalty will go away eventually. So yeah, if we come over here and attack this, which is not a huge priority, let them continue to... Oh, they're not building it up anymore. Let's see how strong they are compared to us. They're considered stronger. They must have another army somewhere, but they got 4 regions. 1, 2, 3... I don't know where their other region is. Could fucking be... It could be anywhere, who knows. Well, it might just... It might be here, we just haven't met there yet. Okay, so the army that they have here... It would probably be a lot of it would be cavalry, but they are in force march. Why would they stay in the settlement in force march? They didn't move over the intern. There's also got a pretty large garrison there. But our thing is that our infantry will wreck their infantry easily. Well, I suppose our cavalry is pretty good as well. Why is that damaged? Still, maybe we should come over here and just like loot and plunder. Just to get them to stop. Stop being at war with us, that is. Alright, let's do this.
Laying siege to their hovels.
Okay, a lot of infantry in there, which is kinda good. It just depends on whether or not they come charging out at us. Really, really need to snipe their general if they do. Because we've got artillery and I don't think they do, so they probably will. So let's take that into consideration. They'll come charging at us like a madman. They got more missile units than we do, but that's okay, we've got better cavalry. Fog will not help us. Dry is nice. Alright, steer clear from the coast. I'm not gonna worry about sinking those ships. They'll come out from either here or here. This settlement looks...
settlement is almost a ruin.
Ooh, why is it so badly damaged? I mean, I don't care. I mean, actually, that's good. Alright, good. If they're gonna fight like shit... Great. Because that doesn't take it into consideration in the auto resolve. You stay on this flank, you 4 stay over here.
We hunger for blood and battle.
So yeah, I expect them to charge at me like madmen.
Whatever they do, whatever they send to fight us, whatever
So it's like this half of the city is really badly damaged, but the other half hasn't been touched.
Enemy reinforcements have been spotted. Remember, I have seen it all before and survived it. With me beside you, you cannot fail.
Yeah, it looks like they're coming at us. Alright, that's fine. Let's move in a little bit closer.
The enemy approaches. Forward! Moving!
I'm gonna pour out through here. Fine.
Loose! Battle ready and eager!
And they're on force march on top of that, so they've really fucked up with this.
Warriors, eager for blood!
is looking good so far. Man, getting like heaps of kills. Because they just blobbed up exactly where we started doing the bombing. Bounce of power looking pretty good. Alright, whistle shot time. Shit, I don't want to shoot my own man. That's enough. Actually, go into standard shot and shoot a little bit more over here. We did kill the enemy general, right? I don't think we did. I think we killed... we killed the admiral. Alright, well, it wasn't the admiral, it's the transports that were out in the water. Doesn't matter, we're tearing them to absolute shreds out here. Alright, you just stop firing now. Ripping them to fucking pieces. Because they got no melee attack, they can't do anything about it. Especially with the whistle shot on them. Actually, you stay back. Get around over here, try and snipe the general. He ran away. Alright, I want you to run through here. Hit them in the rear. Crushed them. There is no need for a third episode. No way. They should have accepted peace when they had the chance. They really should have. I'm a little bit concerned about this because the unit could get wiped out and they're good units. So I don't think I can replace them so easily. These ones here I can easily replace. Right, we'll just back off then. No need to continue it. Another heroic victory. It's not on legendary difficulty, so, you know. The AI gets a bit of a buff, but it's nothing compared to legendary difficulty. But that being said, we had big tactical advantage, which wasn't taken into account by the computer. I think we should just occupy it.
Ready for orders.
And we'll see about that peace treaty. I don't really need this region. Okay, they're willing to peace out now.
Now speak as you will, and try.
But now we're actually attacking them, and we're stronger than them now. You should have peaced when you had the chance. We can get down over here easily enough. Let's get rid of this wheat farm. Let's get rid of that. Jetty needs to be retrained. I guess that's where the 50% damage came in. I'm just gonna leave it, actually. We get nothing out of that. Converting that would cost a fortune, so knock it down a level. There's plenty of food here. What do we get out of this? Campaign movement range for all fleets. Okay. Alright, so what I'll do... The Geats. Are they willing to peace out yet?
Do not attempt to sweeten truth.
Because like I said, we could just deal with...
and I will deal honestly.
Deal with them another time. We got rid of their armies. No, they're not willing to peace out. These guys are willing to peace. But we could take the entire province.
Warriors all!
I think we should try and take the province. I mean, we're in good shape to keep going.
Ready for battle.
Extra melee defense for commanded force. Melee defense for infantry, or... Where's the one that gives melee attack? Oh, right, that's for cavalry. Yeah, he probably should start making his way down to here. So next level up, he can grab that, because he's only got 2 more levels up to do. The thing is that shipbuilding one's totally useless for him. Sucks that you need that to get down to the bottom. Making good coin. Right. So Pax Augusta can be upgraded. 15 food cost. Yep, do that. That'll increase our defenses there. Farmstead. Okay, let me just see this. Should probably go with whatever's going to make more money at this stage. Over the food. There's plenty of food here. It says Goat Herd provides 64 food, but provides 275 wealth. Pastures provides 44 food, and provides like 400 wealth. And gives access to Sarmatian cataphracts. Okay, so we'll go with pastures. Yeah, go with pastures. And actually cancel that, and we should build another one here, another something here. How about the iron smelter? You're gonna need that. Because there's certain things you need with iron. So just get it. Yeah, get the pastures. It's only -1 public order, it's not that big of a deal.
Ready for battle.
Okay, we're making good coins, so we don't have to worry too much. Now, where's that other army of theirs? We saw it not that long ago. Okay, there it is. The defenses at Cordoba are probably enough that it can handle a full stack of... It's just trash. So we don't have to worry about that too much. What's your chances of hindering him? Don't have enough money. Doesn't matter.
How can I assist you?
So rarely succeed.
What would you have?
This guy here, how many times has he fucking failed now?
The shadows are friends.
Might be a good idea to come out this way and keep an eye on them. Maybe even send him over there to go and raid and to sack it constantly. Not right now, though. Oh, there's barely anything there. If you left the province... It is a risk, though, because there could be an army sitting over here, but there probably isn't.
Thirsty for battle.
So yeah, it's a little bit of a risk.
For the try.
No doubt about that.
Let them
Easy order resolve. That gives him some experience as well, and if we sack it, we can make some cash. And, you know, funnel it back into our own territories. We're not ready to expand out that way right yet. Public order here is not good, so... There's some instability, but also other problems. We're just going to have to deal with that in time. Right. Moving on. Can still assign a provincial governor. Down here? No, don't worry about it, because I don't know if we're going to stay here. Looks like they're doing agent actions against us. Come on, move on to the next place turn. If they send a... Okay, good. So we should be able to sack that without any problems. Franks are over here. Kind of want the Franks to go and occupy that settlement. They're getting ready to attack Malacca.
I will speak the hardest word for a warrior. Peace. It is an honorable offer, made to an honorable foe.
I'm torn. We could get their capital, and that would weaken them. Or we could save Malika. We can't do both. I mean, Malika's not that important, really, at this stage here. So yeah, I'm going to decline this offer. And I'm going to continue to do a little bit more damage to them. Whatever construction we're doing to Malika, I think we need to stop it. And if it's still demolishing stuff, that's fine.
I am your servant.
Yeah, because that's what I was doing. I wasn't going to invest in it just yet. Good, and we're making good coin here now. Taking this province away from them. This is an important region. I got a lot of stuff here. Let's go. Should be an easy auto resolve. It's an auto resolve, but not. It'll be fine. Bit of damage, nothing major. We'll recover at the end turn. Tempting to loot and occupy it, but just occupy it. Okay. Again, tempting to like finish the job. They're definitely willing to peace out. They're recruiting a new army.
Ready for battle.
Let's make some cash and then come back over here and we'll see about doing some more another time. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose Malika. But we can raise another army now. Yep. And yeah, I don't know, just keep with those. Cool.
How may I be of assistance?
Father be
So
praised.
keep an eye on him.
How can I help?
Okay, so this province, what are we doing here? That needs to be demolished completely. I don't know if we're going to stay here or if we're just going to like keep smashing stuff. Don't need this anymore. Knock that down a level. Dikes can be useful. The maintenance cost on that's really not that much. That actually is pretty good. I'd say we just leave that. Maybe actually repair it even. Demolish that down a level. We'll make some cash. Alright, I will peace out here.
Before you say anything, know that I have an amulet against the evil eye. Dark sorcery will gain you.
And we got more for it this time. Anyway. And you can see that our strength ranking went from 17 to 16. Our strength ranking decreases the more enemies we have. That's why I keep telling people, don't go to war with so many people. It makes diplomacy very difficult. Now. Geats.
Welcome. Speak. Come on.
I don't want to be at
Don't
war with them.
waste
I don't
time,
want to
better
lose
spend it
Malika, but they
hunting.
don't want to peace out under any circumstance. What about other people like Franks?
I am sure
They
you
won't have
many
it. They need their army
pleasantries
defeated.
for me, but please don't bother.
They'll accept that, but I'm not paying that kind of money.
Speak, my friend. And
Yes, some friend you are.
The gods will have me listen. Greetings, friend.
Alright, Sliv B. Alright, so I will repair this, because it's not going to come under attack now. converting, it's still so expensive. And we need to get the public order here under control. So we've got the conquest penalty, that's -20. Immigrants, ugh. Instability. If you got rid of immigrants and instability, it'd be fine. There's devastation, that's some of that's going to go away. Religious taxes, religious differences is taxes. Banditry will go away. Alright, we need a chieftain's house. Oh, there's wood here. Yeah, it'd be good to have that, just so we can... Alright, yeah. Demolish... Yeah. Alright, leave it be.
Ready for battle.
We've got enough money that we can justify recruiting some more troops over here as well. So, losing Malacca is about 621 worth of wealth. But yeah, I'll bring this army back up over here, and then to Malacca. There's no way in hell they'll attack Cordoba, and then we'll take that, and then we should be able to take Carthago Nova. Easy.
Well met. What do you wish of
Alright. Okay, over here, we've got the town centre. We wanted to upgrade to meeting hall for that extra public order and slight extra wealth. Upgrading this... How much food do we got here? It's heaps. I mean, that is a pretty decent upgrade. Alright, do that. Oh, we can get both. Like I said, this province here is not going to fall. Moving on. Okay, we can assign a provincial governor. Let's do that. Let's try to get as much public order as possible. How much Arian Christianity is there here? Yeah, so we'll probably get one public order bonus from that. I think I can maintain public order in this province relatively well without the priest here. Bring her down here, and even if it revolts, it's fine. Come down this way
the old track?
to help us maintain it. I really don't want to revolt here. Okay, now the governor. Let's see if there's anything here for... There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, whatever. Cool. That'll really help with public order.
Ready for orders.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, let them repair, whatever. Then we'll go back there later. But yeah, we can hand this back to him now, and it's good. I mean, we went from one settlement to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 regions. Soon to be 6. I expect to lose that, but I'll get it back. Ah, so that's what's been going on. They're actually fighting against Hispania. Now, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, no delusions. Can't win that. Good. I'm glad they occupied it. So hopefully what they'll do now is they'll build something here that I can demolish or keep, depending if we can use it, so that we don't have to build it. We have an ally? Huh. Another tip, don't have allies. Oh, it's Macedon, yeah. That's probably why we're at war with the Eastern Roman Empire. In total Attila, unless it's the Western and Eastern Roman alliance, don't have allies. Waste of fucking time. Do nothing but make you suffer.
I want hourly patrols. For the tribe.
Christ will watch over us.
Okay, we could stop the public order problems if we exempt it from taxation. But that's not really good enough. Alright, get rid of this. Keep that. I want to switch that over to fishing jetties. That costs money, and how long does it take to do that? It's not that long. Food here is -8. Yeah, so we need to demolish that so we can build up another food network. See, this one's actually better. So just leave it there for the time being. Oh shit. Lost a lot of money.
Warriors all.
I am a servant of Almighty God.
Father be praised. How can I help?
Yeah, these guys
Ready
will
for battle.
rip them to shreds as soon as we get to them.
How can I help?
I mean, we've got these buildings being built. We could come over here and sack it again, but the only real benefit in that would just be a bit of extra experience, which we could do, but it's also a bit of a waste of time. There's no artillery here. Could occupy it. I mean, they don't have anything else down here.
Come, come.
They don't want it. So yeah, we've got an ally here. It's a military ally. They've got 2 settlements, they're weak. Like, I'm not going to cancel it, but should never have established that as an ally in the first place. Allies are bad. Say it with me, children. Allies are bad. Don't have allies in Total War Attila. They will drag you into wars and they won't back you up. Do not do it. Legend, I really like allies. You suck. No, don't have allies. You'll be much better off without them. Go it alone. Don't have allies. One enemy at a time. That's what you should be aiming for. So let's have a look at some of these other wars that we're fighting that we don't need to fight. So, Gepids, for example.
Come, come. Let me hear your talk.
Angles.
Gods of the afterlife.
Fine, whatever. Okay, we just got to reduce these numbers. Okay, Nabatir. Oh, we can't. We need to peace out with the Eastern Roman Empire. Thuringians.
Come, come. Let me hear your talk. I warn you, I have no stomach for the meek or nice.
There is absolutely no reason to be at war with them. Markomans.
I am sure you have many pleasantries.
Let me just see if I can offer
Come,
them some money
let
to
me
make them
hear
change
your
their mind.
talk. I warn you, I have no stomach for the meek or nice.
Nope. I already tried the Gepids. Try the Eastern Romans.
Speak
Nope.
your speech.
I mean, they always fall to pieces anyway. Huns won't accept peace.
Do not waste words. My
But the Huns aren't commanded by Attila yet, so you don't have to worry
I
too
have
much.
little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better please my ears.
Just curious? Nope. Okay. That's fine. We've reduced the number of enemies by a bit. And it will help. It really will. Let me just see if we can get some trade agreements now, because...
Good and noble friend.
Yeah, see, it
What an
improved our
honor
chances of
you
getting a
do
trade
us.
agreement here, but
Come,
we
speak and let
should
us hear
really
your
be taking
words.
this, so don't accept a peace treaty with them. Trade agreement with them.
Greetings.
Okay, we can upgrade. Let's see here. That provides more iron. That gives army recruit capacity. Nah, don't worry about that. Wealth from industrial and agricultural buildings. No, just leave it be, because we don't know what's going to happen over the end turn. Let's move on. So I reckon your next problem is going to be the Franks. Depending on how much territory they occupy out here, let them continue to fight Hispania. Okay? Because that way you don't have to fight Hispania while you're consolidating these provinces. You really want to convert these regions as soon as possible, but of course I understand that it is expensive. Oh, that's how we were able to see from over here, because Macedon. Right, I see. Cool. So, extra campaign movement range, that will come in handy. Over here, we can get extra ammunition, missile damage, and it changes... About it costs 10,000. Recruitment capacity, that'll be pretty useful later down the track. Probably. Excuse me. Okay.
Thirsty for battle.
Public order here has gotten worse. Why is that? Ah, food. Right. Right, well, let's just exempt it from taxation. Probably should have done that last turn. We need to get a field here. Where is it? Farmstead. Yep. Get rid of this. Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Ready for orders. Father be praised. How can I help?
If I attack him, he's just going to withdraw. So what we want to do, we want to stand here and have him attack him, and he'll push him down this way.
To battle. Move out. On the
Easy
move,
order resolve, I
lads.
reckon. Good, barely lost anything.
Move out.
Good, we got enough movement to retake Malika.
Besieging settlement. Get moving. Warriors all.
Public order's looking bad. That's fine. Demolish this. Ah, orchards. That we can make use of that. Just let that repair on its own, though. It'll be fine. This province here is making enough money to deal with that. How's the corruption now? Corruption is 8%. That's not so bad. Alright, are you willing to peace out?
My time is better spent
Nope.
feasting
We're
and
stronger than them now. And if we occupy this, they have no means by which to recruit in this area. This looks like that got sacked. Why don't we keep an eye on the situation?
On the move.
Okay. Maybe the Franks have a bit too much going on. See about
gods
peace.
of the afterlife.
Nope, they won't have it.
Spare my
Gepids, how about that?
my
Peace.
time is better
Nope.
spent
Huns, they lost their strength ranking a little bit.
my time is
Langobards.
better spent
Good. It's worth it.
Welcome. Speak.
Good, this is so much more manageable now. You're gonna be thanking me once these guys actually start being able to do diplomacy, because people will trade with you a lot more when you're not at war with everyone else. Okay, we got to get back over here to deal with the revolt. I'm gonna have to kick the governor out, or I could recruit another army. Where is he? He's there. Because if he comes over here and he dies, that would really suck. Let's see. No dignitaries. Sage is better than nothing. I'll take that.
Ready for battle.
Oops.
Set up a watch.
Alright, look. Since it's going to revolt... Hang on, can we recruit?
Warriors
No.
all.
Get mercenaries, though. Just get some cheap shit. That'll help us in a defensive siege situation. And okay, we don't need to exempt it from... Let me just see here, actually. That might... No, just leave it be for one turn. We don't need to make money every single turn.
Thirsty for battle. Father be praised. How can
So
I?
yeah, next stop for him, Carthago Nova.
Father be praised. How can I help? Is there nothing else?
Okay, we're almost done here. Okay, I don't want to build anything else because finances are a little bit iffy at the moment. Good, give him Judge. He's not yet ready. Good, finances are still stable. Alright, so looking at the province now. Public order is still going downhill. Yeah, that would cause a revolt, not this turn, but the next one. Gotta get them farmsteads in. Not just for the money, but for the food.
Warriors all.
Oh, the Swabians did that. How strong are the Swabians? Not very. We have no agreements with them. They like us, but I don't fucking
I
care.
look for...
This province here should belong to us. Oh, this region got fucking destroyed. That's okay, I'd probably end up demolishing most of this stuff anyway. And that shouldn't need to be converted either.
Ready for
So, we're going to declare war.
Father be praised.
There will be a
How
revolt,
can I help?
but we can manage. You recruit
It's a
some more.
good life.
Do they have any allies? They do, but we can speak with the... Oh, god damn it. Hispania. They're allied to Hispania. Fuck. Alright, Jutes. Okay, we're not at war with the Jutes. Okay, so I
I'm
thought we
sure
were.
you have many pleasantries for me, but please.
None will escape.
You weren't going to hold it anyway. Which maybe I should have waited. Doesn't matter. Yeah, don't loot it. So this will cause a revolt. Maybe I should have looted it. No, it doesn't matter. The province ain't worth shit at the moment, but as we demolish it, we'll make some money from that. Keep the chieftain's house. Should we repair it? Yeah. Wicker maker. I don't know. Probably not. Get rid of that. Keep that as it is. Don't have enough money to repair it. Okay, we need a well here. Now they may or may not capture that. Doesn't matter. We know that they're super weak, so it's not a problem. Public order here is looking good. Shall we go sack or maybe occupy it? Let me have a look at that. They haven't fully repaired everything yet.
Warriors.
Let's just have a quick look. This province here is under control.
None will escape. We take this settlement for the tribe.
And taking this here might get them to accept a peace treaty. So our strength rating is now 5. Man, I took you from like, what was it, 38 to you're in the top 5 now. People will really negotiate with you when you're stronger.
Welcome. I am sure you... Do not attempt to... You have the ear.
Huns
Please,
keep getting
don't
weaker. Don't worry about the Huns too much. Everyone hates the Huns. I don't think they're going to follow you too much down here. So there will be a revolt. Yep. But no matter where it shows up, we'll be able to handle it. And that'll get rid of instability. This stuff over here is repairing. Obviously we do need to replace this, but it's going to cost a lot. It'd probably be better just to get the revolt over and done with. Would it though? Because I can bring him over here once this revolt's done. So let's just wait for the time being. Moving on. That's a fleet, so it's not a huge concern. Okay, so the rebellion occurred here. Western Roman rebels. That's okay, that's easy to deal with. So the Swabians backed off. Can we reach it? Okay, yeah, we can. It might be best if you deal with this, because that's on your way to Tingy anyway. They're bound to run away. Jesus Christ. Well, whatever, we could easily win that and manually resolve. Depends on what this unit is here. Just auto-resolve, it'll be fine. Yeah, the damage is absolutely fine. I'll take the money. Because he's in garrison patrol. Now, even if it does revolt here, it's fine because we've got these guys here, they can deal with a revolt. Alright, so what does he want? A man selling relics in the capital has recently sold the branch that drowned Saint Sabas 13 times. He is offering you gold if you look the other way. Expose his crimes, yeah. Don't put up with that kind of shit.
Attack!
This is like what I was saying in a different episode about, you know, authenticity of certain religious relics. You really can't trust it. We is gonna keep it. Are we? Just occupy it, but I'm gonna keep it. Let's kick him out of the province. If we have a look down here now, the public order, it's like, it's not that bad. We can sort something out.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, it needs melee defense for infantry units. Because we'll need to move in over here. We won't be able to recruit anything here, will we? No, but I can hire a bunch of mercenaries. They won't be able to get anything. So if we look at Brigantium as well, yeah, okay, that should be piss easy to deal with, you know, next turn. Just let that repair on its own. Because it's going to have revolts anyway, and... yeah. Is this ruined? This is damaged. It can repair on its own. Market stalls repair on its own. Now, if we look at gold... gold veins. There's a lot of money to be had through gold. You make even more if you've got gems as well. But the public order problems... look, if you're going to... at this stage of the early game, it's okay to get it.
Ready for orders.
Father, be praised.
So we have a look at the problems here. There's still a lot of immigrants. That just goes away over time.
For the tribe. We take
Oh shit, we take a bit of attrition coming over here.
Thirsty for battle.
Alright. We don't border any enemies now. Oh, wait, there's this over here. Well, they're not really a big threat anyway. Okay, so looking at things, let's try and get some peace treaties. So Geats,
Are you
they will
brave
still
or
won't have it.
fool?
Look, we could end this here and hand it back to him, and he can sort it out. Should be able to sort it out himself, no problem now. He's got 4 armies, sort of. It's 1 real army, and it's just a matter of consolidation now. Without huge amounts of armies, you know, attacking him at all sides, it's so much easier. I don't need to do any more. Anyway, that's the end of this one, so like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.